Hey guys, it's Bringer here. We're on the Outer Worlds. This will be the third fucking time that I have tried to start an Evil playthrough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stream the bastard. There is no fucking way I'm going to fuck this up. There's every way I could fuck this up. But I'm going to attempt it. I'm starting an early stream today because I've only had 3 hours sleep, and I know I'm going to be taking a... I know by like 6 when I'm supposed to start, I'm going to be knackered. So I thought I would get the stream out the way, done, so I can go take a nap later and then fuck up my sleep even more. Because at the moment, my schedule is I'm waking up at 11 o'clock at night and going to sleep at like 4 in the afternoon. Last night was a little bit different. I actually fell asleep at 10 AM. And then woke up... No, I fell asleep at 9 AM. Woke up at 12. Shit sleep. And I'm sick of it. But we'll get started in just a second. You know me. I always... Look at that, I've got 829 videos. Make sure the sound's off. Hopefully the sound isn't too overpowering. If it is, let me know and I'll turn it down. But I will be going through the entire campaign, every quest, as an evil character, which I'm going to hate because it's not who I am. I'm evil. But I do it in a way that seems good. Kind of. I'm evil to those who do evil. I fuck over the right people. But we will be starting completely fresh. And hopefully it's fun. Because apparently I don't have my save for my evil character that I made. I have no idea where the fuck she is. So I actually deleted that video, and I'm just going to completely restart and name it whatever. What I've started doing in RPGs that don't have voiced lines as I read them out, I will read them out. I will do my best. I'm not the best reader out loud. I can read perfectly fine in my head. Out loud, not so much. That's why I can't do scripted shit. But we're gonna stick here on. Leave it on normal. Oh, the music died down just in time. But yeah, I'm going to be doing this entirely, every single quest. It's going to take me a while because when I started my schedule, I will be doing it weekly. It'll be one of my weekly streams. This first part is literally just to put content on the channel. The Halcyon Colony. I really like the Outer Worlds. I even have it on my Switch. I'm currently actually in a playthrough on my Switch. And I restarted on here yet again because I liked the campaign so much. And I love the DLCs. It's such a good game. It's actually been quite a while since I've last actually done the campaign, though. But unfortunately, with Phineas, I am going to give him up really quickly. The first chance I get, he's going out. He's leaving. He's going bye-bye. Unless that completely finishes the game straight away. But I will be siding with all of the factions minus the good ones.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
I'll try and not take too much time creating my characters, but I can't help it. I'm just going to put one in each for now. I'm pretty much going to do my same setup as I always do.
We'll put those marksmen.
Minus, I'm not going to spec into stealth all that much. I'll spec into it enough to, like, for like the first 50 points that you can put in these, and then I'll just work on these. I'm mainly going to be intimidating.
Like barking orders? Good. We're used to being bossed around.
I want good.
Working your way up to provisioner?
Okay. I think let's stick with this face. We'll do red eyes to show that I am evil. I'm not really going to fuck with the character all that much because I honestly don't care about the bone structure or anything like that. Yeah, we'll do this one. Color, we'll go with... To be honest, I think I'm going to base all the colors around the makeup I'm going to use, actually. So, just... give me a second to go to the features. I'm going to have her scarred up to shit. There we go. Lots of scars. Ooh, I do like that. Black and red vibe. Yeah, let's do black and red. I actually quite like that. Alright, let's go back to the hair color. Let's do... I think that's the bright red hair? Yeah, it is. There we go. Character's created. What should I name this character? Let's do... Wait, how do you spell Evelyn? No. Evelyn. Okay, well that's the character. I think that's actually the same character I made. In the last attempt. Fuck it. Who cares? Like I said, not too long.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Welcome to the stream, I hope you enjoy. Hey, Star! Oh, I'm definitely going to be doing a Merc playthrough in this one. Anyone who pisses me off is going to die.
Please power down your engines. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
I think I can actually get him arrested, basically, really early on. I'm not 100% sure though.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit.
Yes, this game is made by the same people who made New Vegas.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at...
Bitch, I was happy in cryo. I was asleep and I didn't have to deal with this shit.
Other colonists on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction.
Give you explosive cell death.
Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
I cannot agree more with that, Red.
But the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
I am actually going to have different companions this time, though. I'm not going to have Pavati or... I can't remember the other chick's name that I normally run with.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh,
I'm actually going to have
his name is Hawthorne.
the two that you
He
get
should be waiting for you at the
from...
landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry.
Oh, what's it called?
This is a special
Groundbreaker.
dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Oh, big mistake. This playthrough, I do not give a shit. This playthrough, to be honest, I could go through the entire campaign murdering everyone I see. I'm not going to, but I could do it. I have no idea what an SAO game is.
Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot.
I have
told him
a
to
Halo
grab the
ADS too.
beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Ah, okay. I was going to attempt that, but I never downloaded it. Don't have the space. Oh, fuck it, they're not going to come down and eat me. Bye. Yeah, up yours. Let me through, God.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Alright, first evil deed.
Hey, you, come. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Spacer's what?
We're
Sorry.
all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Yeah, I don't even have a couple of megabytes space left. The space I've got left is dedicated to recording, that's basically it. You're hiding in a cave, you've blocked off your exit, you're as good as dead.
Spacer's Choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You're an idiot. Give me a gun before you get yourself killed.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my lieutenant. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
I'm off. Well, my controller's already showing drift. Oh, I'm supposed to be side of my Spacer's Choice. Whoopsie. I can't remember how to do this. I've been playing this on the Switch too long, so stick that on. Well, that's not very good, is it?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Oh, I delete games when I get bored of them. That's pretty much how I go. I think I've only got like 20 games installed, because all the games I've got are like almost 100 gig each. You suck, I'm great, la da 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 da. With this playthrough, I'm not actually going to be... God, controller, do not test me. I had to deal with that on fucking Red Dead last night. Fucking controller is crap. I need a new one. Stop. Which I will be getting next month, hopefully. Not next month. Next year, sometime. Friends! How the hell did you lot not hear this? Okay, I looted, but I did not see why I looted. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it goes. There is a setting where you can see all of them, all the ones you got installed, but I don't like it. It clutters my screen up so much.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
I've already dealt with a few of these marauders. I'm not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Coward. I'll do it myself. Housekeeping! If you suddenly start seeing me like shift left or start drifting right, it's my controller. I am so sorry. It's gonna drive me nuts whenever I'm actually just stood still. I need to buy.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Okay, I need to buy the RPG Star Wars game.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Okay, I just want to actually say, after I get done with inside the ship and then I exit, after that moment I have no fucking idea what to expect when it comes to doing an evil playthrough. When it comes to the responses, I have no idea, because in all of my other playthroughs it's based on my personal code, honor, my views of everything. I'm going to literally be doing everything mean, rude, intimidating, and cruel, everything evil as close as I can get on here. So I have no idea what's going to happen, especially the 2 endings for the DLCs, which I will also be covering. I'm most likely going to play the base game up until the final mission, I guess, and then I'm going to do the DLCs, which is going to be fucking awesome, because I haven't seen the evil version of that yet. I haven't seen the evil version of the game either. Technically, I could kill the Rangers, but then, because I'm siding with all of the factions, instead of, like, all of the people, I'm siding with the factions instead. To me, that's more evil. If they shoot me, I'm going to kill them. But I'm actually going to be siding with the board that controls all the factions, because that's technically evil. Where am I? I don't appreciate being talked to that way.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jetstream procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2...
Oh, and my controller. The day I bought it, I immediately had drift. I didn't take it back because it didn't bother me at the time. It wasn't bad. Is something supposed to be happening?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get this ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne, or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Okay. I'm going to be a smart evil person. I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in the garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Knock it off with this Captain Hawthorne nonsense.
It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yeah, I know how to do all this. I've been doing this for ages. I don't care. I forgot each time I have to do this.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job.
I'll waive your fee since you helped us with those marauders. If you're looking for work, talk to the constable down at Edgewater. She's got a bounty on marauders. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Fuck off. I know that said take care, but I don't care. I am not wanting to move left. I am wanting to go forward. Hey, friend. I fucking missed. Ew. Okay. Can't remember if I heal on my own. I think I do. Just fucking slowly. One way of explaining it. Fucking irritating though. Especially when I'm driving on GTA, holy shit. The amount of times where I've tried to turn left and it's made, no, when I've tried to turn right and it's made me turn left into another car, it's fucking irritating. Housekeeping. You suck, I'm great, la da 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 da. Oh my god, where's a gun when I need one? This place sucks. Yep, I already knew GTA wasn't cross-platform. I think they're doing something to do with cross-platform on the PS5, but I doubt PS4's ever going to see it.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Is that why you've got a pair of armed guards?
I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows.
PSPs are fun. Yeah, they're mega outdated now, but they're still fun. I still have mine. I very rarely play it because I'm on my Switch. Because I own a 3DS, Switch, PS Vita, and a PSP. So I got 4 handheld consoles if I ever want to play them. I mainly play my Switch though. You're telling me there's cannibals out here?
Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society?
I never got your name. I'm Evelyn.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
You know, I talked to about a power regulator.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends. Fuck it. I do what I want.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made.
Yeah, he's people. He's technically part of Spacer's Choice, but he's just the grave person.
We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork.
Yeah, I'm a merc.
Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families.
But I'm also, I also don't give a shit. If the money's right, I'll take the job. You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis,
Put the fear in the
Conrad,
devil into him.
Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
I'll be back. Controller, stop. I'm legit. Oh, for God's sake. That's so irritating. Fucking Christ, give me a second. Oh, that might be lighted. I've seen Red versus Blue. I can't remember who Felix is. It's been so long.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Whoops, I skipped.
Music to my ears.
I think I've seen season 10. It has been a while though.
Something got you down?
I used to watch it on Netflix. I don't think the complete series was on there though. Whoops.
The grease monkey. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think they had from season 4, I think, up to season 11. Not 100% sure. I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I don't plan on staying long.
I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned, or supplies to tide you over.
My favorite character in Red vs. Blue is Texas. She is fucking awesome. Especially when you fucking see her just gently move a fucking concrete blocker thing. Just enough. So, I can't remember his name, but it's the one in the orange armor. Not cracks himself. That scene is by far my favorite scene. Yeah, him. He's fucking. She is fucking great. That scene was great. Oh, wow! I literally, when I showed Teen that fight scene alone to see if she would watch Red vs. Blue with me. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. She did try and start watching it though, but wasn't her thing. But that scene alone was fucking badass. My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without...
The meta freaks me out. let me guess. You want me to do something before you help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
That's a lot to ask of a stranger.
You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason.
Pardon me. Let's pretend I'm interested. What can you tell me about this geothermal plant?
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
Yeah, that's true. He is a good character. And you want all that power going to your cannery?
We could use the power. Cannery's been struggling. If we don't ramp up productivity, the company might cut us loose.
I suppose that's fair.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are
Haven't played
people who
Jensen.
live there.
What a surprise! I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs.
Yeah, true, but so
they're
is Texas.
deserters.
I have a
Former
soft spot for her.
workers.
Don't know
need
why,
them
I just
back
do.
at their posts. I need them.
I think
to
it's
come
just the
home.
fact that she doesn't give a shit. She will literally punch you in the nuts and make you go through a wall. Fuck, I didn't even fucking hear what he said. If you want me to solve your dessert problem, I charge by the head.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go. And that it's time
I
to
was
ban the
thinking of like
deserters
getting
from
it whenever it
town.
comes onto the Switch just to have a look. See if I like it. But I always look at the reviews, and if it's higher than 4 stars, I normally give it a try. I very rarely play something that's below 4. Admittedly, I was like that with Outriders. I have got Outriders now. Oh, that reminds me. I will be streaming Outriders at some point next year. I've already played through it. I haven't beat the game technically. I've got up to the point of the Eye of the Storm where I now can't do it solo because I suck. Plus, I'm not even fucking max level yet, so... And I haven't got good gear. But I will be streaming the entirety of the campaign at some point next year over the course of however long. So that might take up the second slot of my streams. Oh, it's coming to Switch. It's already been confirmed. It's just not been... the date for it to come to Switch hasn't been confirmed. It keeps getting postponed. I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
I wonder if it's possible to
I hesitate to part
corrupt
ways with
Parvati.
Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
I'm going. That's not how you do things. If my controller is going to keep doing this, I may actually have to postpone this fucking stream.
Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but... that's not the only side of the tale.
I do recommend the Switch Lite or the new Switch. I got the Switch Lite before the new version came out. I don't have a problem. The only thing I had a problem with when I first got it was the fucking storage space. The storage space sucks. As long as you have an SD card in there, it's fine. I've got like 100 and something gig SD card, and I've got a few games that I play. I've got like Warframe, Skyrim, The Outer Worlds, Minecraft, and Saints Row, and a couple others. It's actually quite fun. I actually play it when I'm in bed, majority of the time. But yeah, I definitely recommend the Switch. This is about the dessert, so what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I'm sure the deserters are very fine people. So what?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Depending on what type of games you like, I know they are making it more available to like newer games. Obviously, the quality's going to drop a bit, but to be honest, I haven't really seen a problem. I wish Fallout was on there, but they haven't put it on. Skyrim still looks great. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. They're neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. Well, stop. No, I'll say... I'll think about it. We are going to go talk to him because I need to get him as a companion anyway.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Oh, fair enough. I am meaning of getting Pokemon Diamond at some point, whenever I can afford it.
Weird in here. It's too clean.
I don't care.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Pavai wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut power to the deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Right. Great. Can we wrap this up?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
This has been a waste of time. Let's go, Pavai.
I apologize if my advice was wanting. I find many people can find their path when presented with the right questions. To divine a true path out of the Aether takes time. There are calculations to be done, variables to consider. But there is something I'd like to ask if you're venturing outside.
I'm listening.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome son, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
And there's my controller with the drift again. Slow. Whoops. Wrong one. Actually, I need to save. I haven't saved yet. There we go. I'm also going to quickly change quests to get this out of the way.
Think something outside the walls.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand a word you just said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
You most likely, yeah. I don't care, pay up.
With what? My own blood?
Preferably.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about Eugene's gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I don't care. I'm just here to collect your dues.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Layers. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that means they've shared the gold teeth. That's nasty.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into
My brain works differently to everybody else's.
His mental state?
I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not? Even better. You've got the plague, get away from me, you leper.
You're right. I'm plagued. I'm afflicted. I know it's hard to believe, what with the fine and dashing figure I got. But it's all true. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man.
You can't afford me.
I'll scratch something together for you. Sell off some of my sundry at Moreau's if I have to. Just hear me out. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll think about it. Oh.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'm here to collect your graveside fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Bye.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Whoops.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
What do you need it for? Nah, I'll just say I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
I wonder if I can actually report him.
I've never actually been in here.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
In help with your more the problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Got some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He's a scientist. We're acquainted.
I am obliged to warn you against forming acquaintanceships, friendships, partnerships, or any felicitous relationship with a wanted criminal. I am also obliged to inform you of our referral program. For every criminal you refer to the authorities, the board will reward you.
He kidnapped me and hauled me off to his lab.
How unfortunate. You have my condolences.
Aren't you going to do anything about it?
I am only authorized to prosecute kidnapping of company property. Because you don't belong to Spacer's Choice, the answer is no. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Alright, so wait. I assumed you were the nearest board authority.
I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Alright, so who do I need to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker, what's that?
Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
Nope, I'm out. 76 is actually pretty good. They added a few life improvements on there. There was one where you could change the Pip-Boy light and screen color, which I'm very fucking happy about. I changed a bunch of shit when it comes to the way legendary drops work. As long as you're in the vicinity and looking, I think looking at them as well, you don't need to get a hit on the legendary anymore. 76, I haven't played properly in a while, but it's still fun for me at least. Mainly when I'm playing with other people, if they're noobs. Because it's just funny watching them run away from everything when I'm there, just stealth mode in the corner, just watching them run. But yeah.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing. Hey, you hear about
La 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 la. Out of my way.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Try that again. Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
I'm like level 85, not 85, 185, I think, around that. I mainly stopped playing because playing on my own is kind of boring when you don't have anyone following you about. Because I kind of, like, on Fallout 4, I've played that, like, I'm probably going to say close to about 40, 50 playthroughs. 76, I find it hard to do another playthrough because it's not, like, to me, there's not much of a replay value. Because, well, there probably is now because of the DLCs. But, I just haven't got around to actually doing it. I'm currently doing an evil playthrough, which is going to take me fucking forever to record. Which I may end up just turning that into a streaming series as well. But it's definitely a game worth playing with other people. Never heard of that game. You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
I'll let you get back to work. Well, hey, level up. Alright, I'm gonna quickly save again. Oh fuck, hello. Got one more person to speak to. Then I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna end this stream. I've got games I don't really play on my own. 76 is one of them. I've got Red Dead. I play it on my own, but mainly when I'm exploring. Oh, okay. I might go for a kip after the stream, actually. Starting to get tired. That's what happens when you've been sleep deprived over the last week. Ow! My leg! My leg!
When I was little, we'd get...
Yeah, I don't care.
Thank the law.
I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me. You owe him graveside fees?
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising.
Dude, you're crazy.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the Resistance?
I know the feeling, dude. Alright, have a good one. If your Resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
See you later. Go drop this off and then check to see how long I've been streaming for. I think it's been over an hour by now. I'm getting tired and my controller's pissing me off, so I'm most likely gonna end this stream and then pick it up sometime next year. I'm literally gonna take my controller apart and fucking see if I can fix the damn problem.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Think in this playthrough I'm gonna be evil, but I'm gonna have a soft spot for Parvati. I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
I don't think I'm going to be able to be mean to Parvati. I like her too much. We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
I read the letter from Phyllis. She mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
I'll keep an eye... Wait. I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
About your graves... about the fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
Hold on, paperwork. Fees and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was having something more tangible.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Abernathy was trying to hide his illness.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Yeah, isn't that why you wanted me to collect his fees?
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
That's all for now. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here because my eyes are actually starting to glaze over a little. So, and I'm wearing fucking glasses. So, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and hit that subscribe button. I have been Deathbringer, and I'll see you for the next one. Cheerio, and goodbye.